Now our next question is question 4. What are homologous series of carbon compound? Very important. So what are homologous series? Homologous series is family of organic compound. Homologous series is a family of organic compound having same functional group, and functional group, students, it determines the chemical property of the molecule. So what is homologous series? Homologous series is a family of organic compounds having same functional group and when functional group is same, which property is similar? Chemical property is similar. So they have similar chemical properties and two successive members, means two adjacent members, agal bagal wala. So two successive members differ in their molecular formula by CH2 unit. Two consecutive members, consecutive means adjacent, differ in molecular formula by single bond CH2 unit and molecular mass by 14U. So what is homologous series? Homologous series is a family of organic compound having same functional group. When functional group same, which property is similar? Chemical properties. Similar chemical properties, then two successive members differ in molecular formula by CH2 unit and molecular mass by 14U. Now, what is next part of the question? What are homologous series of carbon compound? Written, write the molecular formula of two consecutive members of alcohol. Two consecutive means two adjacent members. So first member is methanol, so second will be ethanol. So methanol, ethanol you will write. You will not write methanol and propanol when it is asked two consecutive members. Two members asked, you can write methanol, then you can write butanol, but here you have to read the question carefully, what is being asked. So what is asked? Two consecutive members, means two adjacent members. So if you start with ethanol, the next consecutive will be propanol, this way. Okay, so alcohol, first member we are starting, methanol, meth, one carbon means meth, single bond, so ane, and for alcohol the suffix used is -ol, methanol. Next, adjacent member, after meth, after one carbon, two carbon. For two carbon, what is the word root used? Eth, single bond, ane, remove e, add the suffix for alcohol, ol, ethanol. So two consecutive member, methanol, ethanol. Or you can write ethanol, propanol. Or you can write propanol, butanol. Clear? And you have to write the molecular formula. So meth means how many carbon atom? 1. And ol means OH. So you will add carbon, and to carbon how many hydrogen will be attached? You have to satisfy the valency of carbon by hydrogen. 3, CS3. CS3OH. So what is the formula for methanol? CS3OH. Or directly you can think alkane is first alkane, methane, CH4. Remove H, add OH. So CS3OH, methanol. Now molecular formula, actual number of atoms of each element you have to represent. So how many carbon? 1. C. How many hydrogen? 3 plus 1, 4. And how many oxygen? 1. CH4O. This becomes the molecular formula. Then ethanol, eth means 2 carbon atoms. And ane means single bond, ol means OH. So ethane is CH3, What is ethane? CH3. Remove one H, add OH. So CH3, CH2. CH3, CH2, OH. CH3, CH2, OH, ethanol. Now molecular formula, how many carbon? 2, C2, hydrogen 3, 4, 5, 6, H6, oxygen 1, C2, H6O. So this becomes the molecular formula for two constitutive members of alcohol. Chemical formula is not asked, I have written, then only you can write the molecular formula. Okay, next, what is the next part? What is the question? State which part of these compounds determine their physical properties and chemical properties. So in an organic compound, it has two parts. One is the functional group, the other is the hydrocarbon part containing only carbon and hydrogen, and one is the functional group. So an organic compound, it has two parts, functional group and hydrocarbon part. So out of these two, which part determines physical property and which part determines chemical property? So functional group determines chemical property and hydrocarbon part determines physical properties. So your next part of the question is, of this compound, which part determines physical property? So which part determines physical property? Hydrocarbon part determines physical properties. And which part determines chemical properties? Functional group. Functional group determines chemical properties. Okay.